Now, here again is Julie Pennington-Russell. Julie, I really enjoyed your message. I think it was truly outstanding, but it was challenging to me in that I think being a true Christian is it's a work in progress. And boy, there's a lot of work left to be done with me. One of the things I have difficulty with is the expression that we should love everybody. You've heard people say this. And that's difficult for me to say I love everybody. How does one work toward this?
Well, Floyd, you're not alone. I can't love everybody all the time either. And I think that's really where we need Christ. I think that's where we join our lives to Christ, and the Spirit of Christ enables us to do things that we never thought we could do. And so, yeah.
Many of the things that you pointed out in the litany of expressions of love and things that we should do, I think I get the feeling that love is more an action than a feeling. Am I right in that assumption?
Well, I think so. I think that if you look at the life of Christ, he was the best at demonstrating this. You see Christ moving through the Gospels, and he never stopped to say, I love you by just waving at someone. He said, may I feed you, may I heal you, may I touch you. And so for Jesus, love was something you do. Mm-hmm.
You quoted the Beatles in there. All I need is love, 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 that they talked about. And I thought that was a marvelous analogy, but really, is that all we need, is love, love, love for those of us who are not quite perfect or not quite there in our march toward true Christianity? Is all we need is love? Does that answer all things?
Well, I think that's a pretty simplified expression, I'm sure. And I think that the big danger in that is all we need is real love, not what passes for love, not counterfeit love, and there's plenty of that to go around. I believe that the nature of God is love, and so that permeates everything we do. I think it's the ground on which we stand, and so in a sense I think yes, all we need is love, but it needs to be genuine love.
I like that, because you see some people who really kind of border on being saccharine, and I just love everybody, and now you wonder if they're really being genuine in their feelings and their expressions that they bring to you. Which brings me to the next question that I would like to ask. There are great experiences in my life of wonderful things that people have done for me that I remember to this day. Do you have a special story of an act of love that is outstanding, that has stayed with you a long time?
Well, I tend to live in the now, and I think that one of the most outstanding examples for me in my present life of what love is comes from my 12-year-old son, Taylor, who he's almost a teenager, but 12 times every hour he will stop what he's doing. He may be at the computer typing away, and he'll just stop for a minute and say, I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. And I love that. I think we learn from children what love really is. I think as we get older, maybe our hearts become a little more jaded and cold, but sure, children teach us so much about what it is to love. And so that's certainly very present in my life with my son.
You are a minister, and you obviously taught your children about love. We've got about 45 seconds here on this one, but I'd like for you to just share the feelings that you tried to impart. How did you teach love to your children? By example or by dialogue?
We in our family try to convey to our kids that home is a very safe place to express love. My husband and I say it often to our children. We're very demonstrative with hugs and affection, and so they are learning to express that with each other. It's not to say there's not blood on the carpet sometimes at our house, but they are learning to express love with one another too. And
I think that's true love, when you can accept the imperfections and the blood on the carpet and still love one another.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful message, and we enjoyed your talk.